This is the case facts report from Premonition. Some of our other reports have focused on individual people, so a judge or a lawyer or possibly the court. This brings them all together and focuses on just one case. So it talks about the people involved in the case, it talks to the likely outcomes, both from the perspective of the people involved, their relationships, their past relationships, and also what goes on in the court as a whole, so that you can compare. As always, you put in the court, and you put in the case number, or the case name, which of course auto-populates. And we're looking here at a case, Art Capital versus Nancy Sanchez, which is a foreclosure case. It's a residential homestead foreclosure from $50,000 to $249,000. This is before Judge Thomas Rebull. There are 135,000 cases in this slice of time that we're looking at here. And of those, 1,758 are of this case type, and 198 of those have been before Judge Rebull. Plaintiff Attorney is Jonathan Meisells, who's a very busy plaintiff attorney in Miami. He's the second busiest in that court. And we can see overall percentages, and we see that the plaintiffs are winning 37%, so he's winning 37% of these type of cases in front of all judges, but 45 for this judge. And we see here defense attorney Vanessa Chamizo. She's had a lot less cases, 94 versus 3,456, but still quite a respectable number. And 3 of those have been before the judge, not all closed. And she's had 1 win here before this judge. And we see here the defense outcome. Usually she's 89% of the time getting a dismissal, but in front of this judge it's at 100%, albeit just the one case. So we can look at the court and the judge as overall. We see overall this case type is 6.8% of the court docket, but it's nearly double that for Judge Rebull. The judge runs a fast docket, 32 days case duration overall, which is quick compared to 49, but he's a little bit slower for this case type. We see that the outcome for the court, 21 versus 19 for him, fairly similar. And for this case type, 29 versus 28, again, quite similar. Slight defense leaning compared to the court overall. You see the attorneys. Meisells is a plaintiff specialist, and Chamizo is a defense specialist. Chamizo's case is moving quite a bit quicker than Meisells, and she's getting more dismissals than he is getting judgments. Over here we can take a look at the number of cases they've done and outcomes. Again, what we see here, Meisells is getting considerably more cases. He's getting less judgments than she gets dismissals. Slightly smaller for the judge here, but again, that's bearing out. And again, for this particular case type, and we also see in case durations that Chamizo, the defense attorney, is getting more dismissals as a percentage than Meisells is getting judgments, and she's also quite a bit quicker than he is as well. So for all these particular numbers to play with, you can get a very good idea of what is likely to happen for a particular case just by looking at past history of the literally thousands of cases that have been analysed to come up with this report. So 135,000 cases in total and over 9,000 of this case type. Hope you have found this interesting and look forward to showing you some of our other demos. Thank you very much.